Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot. Love tarot reading. Love reading channeled love messages. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Whoa. Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Emperor. Let's see where this is going. It's a pretty major card. For your first card out, the Star in reverse, the Page of Swords out. Two of Cups, wow. Oh my gosh, the Empress in reverse. This is already very clear. Okay, the counterpart to our Emperor. Look at the catty corner energy here. Catty corner. Yeah, this is somebody that you are not talking to. Some of what they're holding on to is that this is someone you're not talking to. I do feel like this is a no contact, no communication, and or in separation. And it may be that you were the last person who communicated, or they just weren't communicating back, fully or properly. It's somebody who's holding, maybe that they're hiding the fact. Maybe it's not hidden anymore. Is it watching you from afar, literally, that they love you? Somebody still loves you. The Five of Wands. In reverse, the Nine. Wow. Excuse me, the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This is somebody who still loves you. Temperance is here in the upright. Heart chakra energy. Connected to the Empress, which is also the heart chakra energy. It's in reverse. Sacral chakra and the heart chakra. The counterpart to our Emperor, divine masculine energy, your overall energy today, Mars and Aries. And connected here with the Empress, Taurus, divine feminine energy, also bringing in Libra by way of Venus. This person has been, or I would say like toward the end, whatever was going on was hiding feelings, running, wasn't ready. Things stopped or they didn't continue. There's a long-term energy here, yet it's like a long-term history together. For some of you, we're looking literally directly at the soul connection energy here in the Two of Cups. Whatever the case may be for you, because it's going to be really specific for you, it's just really super clear. The imbalance, look at this, and then we're leading over to Temperance. Somebody here who is like realizing, wow, yeah, how they feel about you. And this is exactly what it is, wow. Who is really wanting to talk to you at the moment. They're not, though. That's the thing. They're writing messages and they're not sending them. They're also in their head writing them. So they're like going over all the things they want to say. It's pretty strong, actually. Temperance is Archangel Michael, the angel for protection and strength, who just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth for everybody's highest good. It's here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, an energy of loss. But it's also this reversal energy of somebody who's literally waking up in the night, by the way, but who's trying to also heal, who's feeling there's some kind of hope coming through here, but look what they're holding on to. The Page of Swords and the partnership placement, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the communication, like again, what they're having trouble saying, what they're going over in their head, what they're holding back, what's keeping them awake at night here is that this is somebody who's still in love with you. This is somebody who still loves you. Venus in Cancer energy with our Two of Cups. Yeah, and the soulmate energy is here, and if you are a twin flame, it is here. It's not for everybody, but, you know, I'm going to validate it, and don't kill the messenger. The Nine of Swords is here in reverse, and it really is like they're just trying, they're like, there's definitely this energy of, like kind of waking up, and there's epiphanies. Oh my gosh, yeah. Look, and what I was wanting to say is they're feeling it right now, but also wanting to heal and also wanting to send this through to you. And there's another thing around this for you, and recentering your heart chakra and balance here around this person you're not talking to and healing, because this Three of Swords is in reverse. And that's the swords falling out. But it's also somebody who wants to, oh my gosh, Hangman in reverse, it's so clear, who wants to say to you that they're sorry for how things were left, for not responding or avoiding. Yeah, there's an I'm sorry here. It's really quite strong. I wasn't ready. So they either weren't ready or available, I feel like. The timing here is a really, really specific, but there is some wake-up energy around this person, literally. There is a transformational energy that's going on here. So there's the Star in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Like in their head, what they've been holding back. And again, this is like letting it out, you know, so they're in their head, they're going over and over. And I feel like they're writing things and looking at either social media or looking at old messages and wanting to talk to you. Look, the Ace of Cups is here. I'm wondering, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. I'm wondering, what I wanted to say is, if there is a reaching out here at some point, I do think yes at some point, but diving in here to today, right now, it's somebody who, yeah, the timing has been off here. Somebody wasn't ready or available. There's definitely some kind of no contact, no communication, and or in separation here. And it's also really validated with the Hangman in reverse. This is, yeah, it's an only time will tell energy. There's still obviously a connection here. The two of you are still connected. It might be an unrequited thing for some of you. Whatever the case is, timing is playing a huge part. This is where everyone kind of is, and it's really specific where this person is. And that's the thing. There's a lot of heartbreak around this energy. There's a lot of heartbreak around this. And even with, well, first of all, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. More validation around the struggles of readiness or availability around the relationship when you were together, but also just even our messenger and contacting you right here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. But what I wanted to say is, even here in our Knight of Pentacles, Virgo and Mercury, you see the harness is unfastened. They have their armored helmet sort of up. They're holding on to the pentacle and they're looking off into the horizon here. It's like lots and lots of patience, work ahead. Not ready energy is strong for me here today. The World card is here. The Nine of Wands is here. Yeah, so I'm wondering, yeah, this is what I'm wondering, and this is very validating. Oh my gosh. The Devil is in reverse. This also might be for some of you that this person who you're still connected to, that you still love, that maybe you've been trying to detach. And that's a specific message also if you are a twin flame. Again, specific, I would say, is the word, because I know that's not for everybody. But what I wanted to say to you is somebody is getting really restless here to communicate. And it's also coming in so clearly. So we have the King of Swords here, which doesn't surprise me in the least bit, because this is somebody who is in their head. Gemini and Mercury energy, who's literally writing messages in their head, but also writing actual messages. And I'm wondering here with our Ace of Cups, our Ace of Wands, our Two of Cups, and also just even the Seven of Wands here. If you are going to see or hear from this person, it's pretty strong, actually. Look, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands in the upright. This is definitely a connection, I feel like, that is in terms of even detachment from they're just, it feels like there's whatever has been going on or is going on, I would say it feels like there's always going to be a deep connection here between you and this person. And what I wanted to say is this is somebody who is really desperate to talk to you. Our King, one of four under our Emperor, who is your overall energy today, who has not been ready or available. And I feel like it might be that it's been going on for a long time. Now this is where it wants to go, okay? Right in between the World card, the Two of Cups, and connected here, Catty Corner. Catty Corner to the Emperor, who really wants to say these things to you, who really wants to talk to you. It's sort of like something is changing around this person. It does feel pretty big. And also validating that with the World card, the end of the cycle. Obstacles, timing, lessons, whatever the case is, it's the end of a cycle and it's moving into the full energy. And what I really feel here, that's the other thing about the Devil in reverse. It could definitely even be connecting to something around this person's life. And it's super specific for some of you, but validating also with Temperance that if there have been any vices here, that would require a moderation, getting some self-control and moderation, that is like really here. There's something transforming and changing around this person, is what I want to say. And there's all this hope that's flooding in, and it's like opened up these possibilities. And so they're in their head strategizing, really, like what they want to say to you. So what is really clear here, look at this with our King of Swords and our Six of Pentacles, is I do feel the same. I still love you too. I'm still thinking about you. I still love you. The reciprocity. Look at this. Six of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus. That moon energy, by the way. What has been hidden in that moon. The emotions. Coming out here with the Two of Cups and the King of Swords. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. And I want to validate something also with our Knight of Wands in reverse. A couple of things. For those of you that it's been around platonic and or physical, and you want to know how this person felt or feels, they do have more than those feelings. What has been keeping things or changed things or stopped things here is timing and its availability or readiness. It's all kind of going down into that Empress energy for me. Our leader, of course, of all 12 zodiac signs, the Empress, of course, can create and grow, well, just about anything here. The reversal is like limited, the resources aren't available. A lot of that is emotional too. This is somebody who, even our Emperor, you can see it. Look at the water down here. Really low, but it's there, who has been hiding feelings even from themselves. I want to validate here with our Ten of Pentacles a couple of things. For some of you, it really may be connecting to a long-term energy that somebody's in. It could even be both of you. But I also want to validate, if you had built a life, you were building it, or it was on the table, there is an energy here that it's still on the table. And somebody is definitely in a wake-up kind of energy. Something is changing around them, and they're very much in their head thinking about what they want to say to you. And that's the thing about our Ace of Wands, Aries, also bringing in Sagittarius and Leo, connecting here with our Ace of Cups, bringing us right back here to the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. And the bigger picture here, the Emperor, is that they want you to know, I love you. I love you too. I still love you. And I also want to validate, if you can see each other. And look, and here's also the Ten of Wands. So Seven of Wands. Definitely some self-defensive energy around that, like protecting the heart. Seven of Wands, upright, Eight of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands in the upright, 10 of Wands in the reverse. That's somebody who literally can't hold this back anymore. And there's also a really strong impulsive energy. So if you can see them, this is somebody that if you know already, you already know who this is. So if you know that you can see them at the wedding or at the gathering, the chances are really high that you are. There might even be, of course, some travel involved or some long distance energy here. Now, it's not the case that everyone can see each other, but this is somebody who's getting really restless and really, 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 really wants to talk to you. And that's something that I want to validate here, okay? Now, third parties are not always about people. It can be, of course, romantic or otherwise. There may be, it could even be that it's your energy. Maybe there's even an alignment, but there may be a third party energy that something around that contract is also changing, which is sort of why things here it feels like this person there's more hope here than there has been. There literally is the end of a cycle here, and it's a life-changing decision energy. It's definitely on the table, I have to say. Love you, want a life with you energy here. But it's also somebody who maybe walked away from something, ran, somebody that you're currently either not talking to, or there is a really strong pause. And the Hierophant is here. So it can be for sure that the third party energy are other contracts. It's just a matter of, is it work and money? Is it other people, romantic or otherwise? Listening to other people, or like living a life that other people expect them to live with a lot of expectations. And the Hierophant, that's a lot of what that is for me today, because it is a card of commitments. It's contracts. It's a long-term energy. Obviously can include some paperwork and marriage. This is somebody who's still, literally now it's like coming right here on the table of life with you. It doesn't feel like it's over for sure, but there is some kind of a cycle that's over here. And even with our Four of Swords in reverse, Jupiter and Libra coming here with the bigger picture, the Hierophant, it's really validating around the restlessness, around wanting to make some kind of move here. Look, it's here also with the Four of Wands. Like somebody's being led to live a different life. That's the thing. Coming out of the life that they're in. And somehow you're still in the center of all that in their heart. In their heart and their mind. I feel like they've been strategizing for a long time. There's been a lot of shadow energy around this person. You can see it, so whatever that is, whether it's people, money, vices, there's some major changes going on here. So I would say heads up if you can see this person, but heads up even if you can't, because it definitely feels like some reaching out kind of energy, and it might literally just come out of the blue for you. They have a lot to say. They're literally taking over their reading with love messages. And this is so not surprising. Look at the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords energy. I watch you from afar. Yeah, I mean, we could be looking at really far with the World card, across the world for some of you. That's going to be really subjective and specific, of course. That cup is overflowing. And this is the thing. They are sending that through. There is a strong energy of I'm sorry. And I loved you then. I love you now. I love you then. I love you still. I always have. I always will. I was stupid. And I have so much regret. So much that it's eating me up inside. And this is exactly the energy. No, I am not over you. This has been pretty much, well, it's the first message, and it's been the ongoing message as well. They're in their head, they're writing messages they never send. I write messages that I never send. I'm making a plan to come to you. You're on the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Thinking of you keeps me awake at night. There's so much validation here. Do you think of me too? My gosh, because that's just been a really strong energy. I know our meeting was no accident. We met for a reason. I'm sorry I hurt you. It's right here with the Seven of Wands, who's sort of holding up that seventh wand. Something just dropped. I'll make things right. There's so much left unsaid. That's really strong here. And I don't think it's just as simple as I'm sorry, I'm thinking of you, I still love you. All of that is here, but it just, there's a lot here that's left unsaid. Here it is again. Our meeting was no accident. We met for a reason. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. I think of you all the time. Please forgive me. I just want to remind you, if you hear, see, or suspect my content, send me that email, okay? I only upload here at the Tarot Closet on YouTube. Do you love me? It's here on the Two of Cups. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. Yeah, this has been coming through really clearly. I reread our messages. I write messages I never send. There's something going on around this person. And this has been incredibly clear throughout your reading. I write messages in my head over and over. It's eating me up inside, and they're definitely watching you. So whether it's through social media, other people, or other people's social media even, I know you were giving more, and I'm sorry. This is the last channeled love message from their higher self energy, which I like with the Emperor and the Upright, because that is a good, healthy amount of ego, but a higher self energy. Let's check it out. Okay, it's the last message coming through. I was a complete jerk. Here on the Emperor with Please Forgive Me. Beautiful soul, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.